Hi, 8th graders of Palmyra-Macedon Middle School. My name is Mr. Hoven, and I'm coming to you today from my classroom. And I'm here to present you with some really interesting information, something that's really exciting that we're going to be starting here at Palmyra-Macedon Middle School for just you 8th graders after February break. So we've got a few things that are coming down the line that we want to make you aware of, and we want to kind of give you some do's and don'ts and expectations for what we're hoping for with this pilot. So by this time, you might be wondering, why in the world am I looking at Mr. Hoven, and what is he here to sell us? Well, drum roll, please. Starting after February break, every 8th grader will be using their own Chromebook. Now, this isn't one for you to keep. This is one for you to have here at school. But we are going 1-to-1. That means each one of you will have your own Chromebook to use here at school during the school day. This is a very exciting initiative, and we're really, really excited to get started with it. So with that in mind, we just wanted to cover today a few do's and don'ts, things we expect and things we expect you not to do while you're using the Chromebook. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I'm just going to jump right into the presentation here. So give me one sec while it loads up. Wow, we are so excited about these Chromebooks and this fact that we're going to get to use them in class and all the learning opportunities that are going to be available with them. We do have certain expectations, and we really want to avoid being the guy over there on the one side saying, I have no idea what's going on and I love it. We want you to know what's going on. Those Chromebooks are coming. They're here. They're going to be implemented really soon, but we want to make sure we all have a good understanding. So you need to be a little aware that we have some great expectations for you. Now, I'm not referring to the Charles Dickens novel, Great Expectations. So that's not what we're saying. What we are saying is you guys are going to be given something that's a really, really useful tool. And it's going to give you quite a bit of power. And with great power comes great responsibility. So the first thing we hope that you do is that you will log on to the Chromebook using our school-issued Google Apps for Education account. All of you have one of those accounts, and hopefully you will be using those very soon if you haven't started using them in classes already. Now, do not. We're expecting you, when you go through and you're working on these Chromebooks during classes, you're not downloading apps without teachers' instruction or permission. We don't need any unnecessary apps on the Chromebooks or on the devices which would slow them down, cause them to crash, or cause damage. Simple do not. Remember that everything you create is public information, so people will be able to see it. So you're going to have to be aware what you share. Do not have any food or drinks near the Chromebooks when they're being used. That includes water. You do not want to have moisture damage into the Chromebook. And you don't want to get food and get all these nasty things all over it. We don't want like maggots and things starting to grow, flies. It just looks bad and it smells. So keep your food away from the Chromebooks when you're using them. Next, be mindful when printing. When you are printing things, we will be able to tell what computer sent them to the printer and what printer you're sending them to. So we're aware. We're a little bit big brother with that. We know. Please, please, please be aware of what you're printing and be mindful of it too. Do not put pressure on your Chromebooks. Under pressure. Oh, sorry. So we want to avoid putting pressure on our Chromebooks in order to keep them from being damaged. So that means don't stack them with a bunch of your books. Don't set other Chromebooks on top of them. Don't put heavy objects on top of them. And obviously don't put them in your lockers jammed in with everything else. They don't need to be there. Always use your Chromebook on a flat, sturdy surface such as a table or a desk. Don't set it on your knees. Don't set it in something that it might fall off and get damaged, because you get one, which is pretty awesome. If you happen to damage it, it might be a while before you use another one. So just keep that in mind as you are working on them, starting, again, after February break. Do not use your Chromebook as a clipboard to write on. You have hard desk surfaces. There are binders for that. You don't need to put a piece of paper on top of a Chromebook and write on it. It just can lead to damage, and we want to avoid that at all costs. Carry the Chromebook safely to and from classes. See this girl right here? She's carrying a Chromebook properly. She's got both hands on it. Be like this girl and carry your Chromebook correctly. Do not lift a Chromebook by the screen or carry a Chromebook with the screen open. See this girl? This girl's not carrying a Chromebook in the right way. Don't be like this girl. Do follow all the teacher guidelines when using a Chromebook in class, just like any other time. If a teacher gives you specific guidelines on use of the Chromebook in their class, follow them, please. Do not leave flash drives or wireless accessories plugged into your computer when you're carrying it from place to place. Please don't do that, because if they get caught, it could damage the Chromebook. It also could damage your drive. So just be aware that you're not leaving anything plugged in when you're moving with it. Do not bring your Chromebooks into the bathroom. Take care of your business in the bathroom, then get the Chromebook from the room, or drop the Chromebook off, go to the bathroom, and come back. You don't need it in there. Just don't. I don't know what you do with it in there, but just don't. Don't do that. And do pick up your Chromebook at the appropriate times. Pick up from storage in the morning. Return to storage before lunch. Pick up Chromebooks after lunch. Return Chromebooks to storage every day. And going along with that, don't try to clean your Chromebooks. Don't try to Windex them. We'll clean them. Or if there's an issue, contact a teacher. Don't try to do it yourself. Don't wash it in the sink. It won't work out well. And do return your Chromebook to storage every day. And please make sure you plug it in to charge overnight. And don't plug it in to the headphone jack. Plug it into the power port so it charges. And when in question, this is my final thing to say. When in question, use your common sense. If a situation arises where you're not sure what to do or how to handle with the Chromebook, please ask for help. The teachers will help you. Don't just kind of take a guess. And also think, if you're about to do something with a Chromebook and you think, maybe a foolish person would do that thing, maybe you shouldn't do it. So just quick do's and don'ts. So let me go back here. And hopefully, there we go. Now, hopefully that answers some questions. We are very, very excited about this initiative, what was going to be starting, again, after February break. There will be more information coming both to your parents and to you as the dates get closer. But we just wanted to have you aware of these are some of our expectations and what we think should and shouldn't happen with the Chromebooks that you're going to be using. This is a huge privilege. It's really exciting. We can't wait to get started, and we hope you're as excited too. And we'll see you next time.